Hello, classmates. So, for my scavenger hunt presentation, I'm going to be giving my presentation on the purebred Spanish Andalusian, which is a heritage horse breed that originated in the Iberian Peninsula of Spain. And I'm going to be introducing you to one of the most elegant and historic horse breeds. The reason I chose a purebred Spanish Andalusian was because we use them at my work, and they are one of the most elegant and historic horse breeds in the world. They've been used for everything as parades and dressages for royalty in Spain, all the way down to being war horses. And at their very core, they are very much athletes. These horses are not just beautiful and have very nice coats, but they are powerful and deeply connected into history and culture and the spirit of Spain. So to start off, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the taxonomy of the purebred Spanish Andalusian, or PRE. They belong to the Animalia kingdom, and they belong to the Chordata phylum and the Mammalia class. They also belong to the Equidae family, the Equus genus, the Equus species, and the breed is the Andalusian, or oftentimes known as the Pura Raza Española, or PRE, which means the pure Spanish breed. This breed has been recognized for centuries as a noble and prestigious horse, and has often been reserved for royalty and elite cavalry. The Andalusian is one of the oldest horse breeds in the world, with lineage tracing back over 1,000 years in the Iberian Peninsula. The life cycle of the Andalusians, they typically go through an equine lifestyle. At the beginning, the gestation lasts around 11 months, and foals are typically born in spring. The foal is the stage right after birth. A baby Andalusian is called a foal. They stand and walk within an hour of birth, and that's an important survival trait in the wild. Foals nurse and stay with their mothers for several months. They often are weaned by 6 months and begin basic socialization. Next is the yearling stage, which is from 1 to 2 years old. They continue to grow and develop strong bones and muscles. And at this point, they are rapidly growing, but they are not yet ridden. And this time is usually used for groundwork and learning. Next is when they start to develop into early adulthood, and this starts at 3 to 4 years old. They reach full physical maturity around 6 years old, but they don't really get into their final or their physical prime until they're 7, and that lasts around to 15 years old. They can live into their late 20s or early 30s with really good care. Their natural habitat is the Iberian Peninsula, particularly southern Spain, where they've been roaming for thousands of years. Their natural habitat is in a Mediterranean climate, so a warm, dry summer and a mild, wet winter. The terrain includes like rocky hills, open plains, and like sparse out forests. This has shaped the Andalusian's strong, adaptable frame and sure-footedness. Some adaptations that have allowed the Andalusians to thrive and survive for all those years have been, one, the thick mane and tail. It's not just for looks, and it doesn't just add to the aesthetic of how majestic these horses are, but it protects these horses from insects and sun exposure. Also, their compact body and strong legs, they're built for agility and stamina, especially useful in combat or working scenarios. Also, their intelligence and trainability. Andalusians are known for their sharp minds and their willingness to learn which makes them ideal for complex riding tasks like dressages and for shows like what we do at my work. Also, the calm temperament. They're often described as both brave and gentle, making them suitable for both experienced riders and beginners. A lot of the riders at my job, they talk about how these horses really are athletes and they want to learn and that they want to excel in whatever they're doing. Also, the high stepping movements. This is a natural trait which is perfect for classical riding discipline like high school dressage and haute école. Some of the uses and importance of the PREs are the historical use. For centuries, Andalusians were prized war horses for their agility, strength, and calm nature under pressure, and this made them a favorite among knights and cavalry throughout Europe. They're also really prevalent in modern sporting. Today, they're stars in dressage, parades, and show jumping, and many other working equations. They are also huge in the cinema culture. Their stunning looks and graceful movement makes them popular in movies, especially period films. You've seen them in movies like Gladiator, Lord of the Rings, and other historical epics. Also, the importance of the PRE is preserving heritage. Because they're so connected to Spanish identity, owning and breeding Andalusians is a source of cultural pride. Breeders work closely with Spain's Cria Caballar, which is the state-run stud book, to ensure purity and health. So, thank you for your time, and this is the end of my project.